Hello, this is Dr. Yum. I am an instructor who teaching you GIS the summer semester. So this is the first week, the lecture. I'm going to introduce like the GIS briefly and what we can do, what kind of the definition we are going to use, what is the concept of GIS. I'm not going to say who invented this one because we don't need to know this. So first week, so the GIS, you can see those kind of map before. This is like the political map, the voting map, Democrats, Republicans, entire nations. So you saw those kind of map on the TV. That is created by GIS. How about this? This is population map, 2016. Now it's like we can see which state has more populations. California, Texas, Ohio, Illinois, right? So yes, that's very familiar. You can see those kind of map very often. That is also created by the GIS. How about this? The wildfires, especially in the California, right? So we can see here very high potential wildfires. Yes, this is also created by GIS. So, what is GIS? So, some of you know already what GIS is. Some of you never heard about GIS. Maybe this is the first time to hear the GIS. But, there are many different types of like the definition explanation about GIS. We can analyze geographical data. So we call it spatial data. So we can say this is the mapping tool. Yes, it is mapping tool. And GIS, Geographic Information System. So we can create the map. We can analyze the spatial data. So as you can see here, I gather some information about GIS. You can read. So to me, GIS is kind of the data managing tool rather than a mapping tool. So what I believe, if you have the descent data, you will have the descent map. Okay. So here, if you open the GIS software and then you have the bunch of data, then it will look like this. It's like the street data, the building data. You can see the building here, the street. It looks like network data, and this is like the green, the vegetations, and then we can overlay them together, and then it will show up like this. Okay, it looks like the three-dimensional map, but based on ArcMap that you are going to use, you are going to see like the 2D map. Okay, so here the key contents that you have to know in the first 2 weeks. So we are going to overview of like the software today, and then I'm going to let you know what you need to know, especially icon, what you need to click and what it stands for. Okay, so we're gonna learn how to open the ArcMap, how to connect folder, how to add a layer, which means your data. Actually, this is a 12 weeks, so I'm going to focusing on like the practicing software. So I already prepared some more explanation about the theory. So if you go to our Blackboard, so you will see like this. So if you scroll down, you will see here ESRI materials. If you click this, Then I am going to upload some PowerPoint from the Esri website. Also, there are some supplement video about your textbooks. So I am going to also upload the video so you can watch both of them. That's gonna be really good to watch because this is not the 16 weeks, the 12 weeks. We need to pay attention to practicing the software more. So this PowerPoint is different from the Esri PowerPoint. The Esri PowerPoint is it shows you about your textbook contents, but it does not tell you detail. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to demonstrate each week based on the local data set, and you are going to use some kind of like the Pennsylvania data in your textbook, but I don't know where it is. I don't know why they are using it. Maybe the book author is from the Pennsylvania or California somewhere or New York. But in my GIS demonstration, I'm going to use usually Cuyahoga County and Cleveland data set. Okay. So first week. So we need to know. You need to remember this icon, like the Earth. If you click the start and then you can go to ArcGIS. If you install your software in your desktop, you will have the ArcGIS, and then you can see here ArcMap 10.6.1. So we are going to use this software. Okay, this software, you just click it. You can just open this software. This is here, the same thing. Okay, so here I already gave you the direction where you need to click. This is the how to add shapefile. I'm going to explain all of this. Okay, so this is kind of your ArcMap, the software dictionary. So this is I made like the clicking instruction here, so you can see those kind of stuff. Then you would know why you need to click. Okay, so first of all, let's start. We are going to start from here. Okay, so I'm going to click start. I'm going to click here, or I'm going to click here, start ArcMap 10.6.1 ArcMap. Okay, so let me click this one. So you will see those kind of starting signals. So then you will see here like this kind of things. Okay, at this moment I don't really care about this. You just remember what you did before. I just close it. So now here, this is like we call it MXD. This is a shell. Okay, the shell. So this is actually, we just opened the ArcMap here. So this is your software that you are going to use. You're going to create a map on this screen. Okay, so in the PowerPoint, we click this, and then we have our MXD here. Then what is this? Connect to the folder. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to tell you now what it is. Okay, so in order to add layer, in order to see the older map, we need connect to folder, which is a data folder. So after you open the MXD file, we call it, this is MXD file, we need to connect the folder. Okay, so here we say folder connection. Okay, what is this? We need to find out our data folder. So here you can see here, connect to folder. There's like the small plus sign with the folder. If you click this, So you will see like this. So I believe you are going to download data, or you're going to download data from our Blackboard and the setup, or you just download the ArcGIS data from our Blackboard. So then that data must be in the on the C drive ArcGIS. Okay, this is the ArcGIS folder. Okay, so let me show you here. So this is my computer, and I click this PC, and then I click the Windows C, and then here we go. We got the ArcGIS. If you click this, then you will see GIS1. So if you click the GIS1, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 folders: data, maps, my assignment, my exercises. Okay, so this ArcGIS folder. So let me go see this one, C drive, ArcGIS. This is this. So I'm going to click OK. So here, then you can see everything under ArcGIS folder. This is how you can connect the data folder. Okay, why you need to do this? Because you are going to do tutorial. All the tutorial data is under GIS1, this folder, data folder. Okay, so first thing what you need to do when you open your ArcMap software, which is MXD, you need to connect the folder. Okay, so once you connect the folder in your laptop or your desktop, maybe you don't need to connect the folder anymore. You also disconnect the folder like this. Okay, so if you have your new data, you got some data from your friend, and then you got those kind of data in your flash drive, and then you plug in your computer, and then you need to connect the folder if you want to use that data. Maybe that the USB drive, your computer can read like the F drive, then you need to click this, or you can just right click the folder connect, right click the folder connection here, then you can see like this. So this is my flash drive. I can connect like this. Okay, so at this point I'm going to connect my C drive ArcGIS, and then I can click OK, and then I'm going to connect another one, my iDrive and GIS class and 2020 and summer and summer data, and I'm going to click OK. So if I do this, what I can see here, so if you click this, you can see everything here. If I click this, we can see here week 1 data, something like this. Okay, so you will understand if you follow the instructions, then it's gonna be really easy. So there are 9 tutorial, but it's very quick, and then it's like it's very easy, so you can just follow it. Okay, so now here I told you how to connect a folder like this. Okay, so one thing you have to know is your ArcGIS folder, it should be under C drive. Okay, so here C drive, if you download, look at here so if you download the setup zip file, you're gonna unzip, and then you can just install, and then I already prepare how to install. This is the installation process. And then second step, method 2, you just download ArcGIS zip. Okay, then you can just unzip, and then you can just copy the address folder to on the C drive. Okay, so there are two methods. You can download this. If you install the setup zip file, it will automatically create address folder on the C drive. If you download this, you need to just unzip and copy and paste on the C drive. Okay, so this is your chapter 1 PDF. So you can have like this. So this is the pretty much similar to my lecture, but it also skipped many details. So I made another PowerPoint and demonstrations. So it also tells you like how to open all those kind of things. This is the tutorial, and you're gonna see, you will follow the instruction how to do it. The key of this book, the tutorial, it does not tell you everything. You need to think. Okay, so here we are going to learn all those kind of components today. Okay, so finally, when you finish like the tutorial 1-9, then you are going to do assignment 1-1. Okay, 1-1. So you're gonna do it, and then you're gonna submit this thing in our Blackboard. Okay, so now we are here. How to open the ArcMap. Now we opened. Now we try to add layer. Okay, which is, we call it shape files. Okay, we try to add a layer. So how we can add layer? There are two different ways. First of all, you need, once you connect the folder, data folder, then you are going to click here, which we call it add data icon. You click this, you can see here add data. So here, let me show you again. If you click this, it will show you like this. Okay, I'm going to up one level all the way up. So you can see here folder connections. I click this, then now I can see two folders that I connected before, which is C address. One is my iDrive, which is my GIS class the data, some data locations. Okay, so what kind of the data I want to add? I'm not going to add like address data. I'm going to add Cuyahoga County layers. So I'm going to click the data folder, week 1. So there are a bunch of data, right? So this is the US. I add US add. So this is US. Okay, I'm going to add data again. So US state, county. This is Ohio County. I'm going to add this. So look at this. So here, US, I'm going to, you can turn on, turn off all those kind of layers. Okay, like this. Okay, so here also, here, list by source or list by drawing order. So if you click like this, and then you can see the data source here. Okay, but you cannot move this data up and down. Okay, but if you click the list by the drawing order, then now you can move up, move down. Okay, sometimes okay, let me move Ohio. Okay, let me move like the state US. Okay, you can move down. You can move like we can see here Ohio. So this is the state Ohio. It looks a little bit ugly. We got 88 counties here. Okay, so this is a layer you can how to add and remove. So let me remove here. Let me remove the layer. So if you don't need like the layers, you can also remove the layer. Right click, remove. Right click, remove. Right click, remove. Right click, remove. So I removed all 4 layers. So now we learn how to add data here, right? So something like this, you click the add data, and then you navigate your data folder which you connected before. So here I'm going to go here for the connection that I connected before. Then I can see 2 folder connections. I click this, and week 1, and then we got the data here. So we can add data through this, okay? But there's another way to do it. Here, while US, this is the catalog, okay? This is table of contents, and now you can see what kind of the layer you're using. This is like the catalog, so you can see all the data situation, the locations, okay? And even here the toolbox here, you can use lots of toolbox. You're gonna learn later. So now here, this is you can see all the data situation here. So you got GIS1, ESRI, the press folder, GIS1, data map, assignment, everything is here on the right hand side. So here, this is my iDrive, my data folder. So we add data layer from here, but we also add layer from here. Just drag to here. Click, drag, click, drag, click, drag. Okay? Here, as I mentioned, if you click the list by source, you can see a source, but you cannot move down. If you click the list by drawing order, you can just drag down, drag down, drag down, like this, okay? So here, this is the pane. So you can move your layer, something like this, okay? So if you want to zoom in state Ohio, you click zoom in options, and then you can select like this, okay? Also, you can zoom out, then you can just do several clicks, okay? You can do like this. If you go to like the original view, you can click the globes, like the full extent, click this, you will see like this, okay? So good option is like you can see here, and I'm going to zoom in Ohio, okay? So I want to make it click the bookmark, create the bookmark, and I will say Ohio and click OK. Then I'm going to full extent. Then like I don't really want to do like the zoom in here again to see and then come back. If I go here, bookmark, click Ohio, it goes straight Ohio. Okay, this is how you can use a bookmark here. This is a function. So then I'm going to extend again. So yeah, my method is a little bit like it could be kind of the shortcut that is really shorter than what textbook explains. Okay, so maybe the textbook will shows you like a bunch of different way to do it, but I try to make it short and understandable. So like the bookmark, there are different way to do it, but I just showed you how to create like the bookmark easily. So also look at here, I just turn up the Ohio, and then I just turn on the USA, and then you just click that purple box, click this, and then you can change your color. If you wanna have like the pages, if you wanna have like the thick outlines, you can change it like this. You can do this. You can do like this, okay? but I don't like the very thick outline, so you can do like the 1.25, so it's gonna be a little bit better. This is the US. Then I'm going to right click on the layer and open the attribute table. So here, Polygon USA, if you click the small arrow, now you can see like they change the blue. That means you select the feature. So we call it this shape. The shapes or feature both are fine at this moment. So I will say the feature, this shape file. So if you select like this, now if you open the attribute table, then you will see like this. Okay. Then can you see here clear selections? You click, you select it, clear selections. So we clear the selection. Or you can go here, select a feature, you click this, then you click the layer, then you select the feature. And then let me open the attribute table again. You can see here, select the feature. You can clear selection from here, or you can clear selection from here too. Okay, let me select the clear selections. So now we clear the selections. So let me turn off USA. Let me turn on USA state. Okay, so this is kind of familiar US map. Okay, this is Ohio. This is Illinois. Okay, so I want to change color here. I click this like the small box as color. Then I can change here all the color, or you can just click this and then you can select the color from here. You can also choose more colors here, but I don't like this, so I'm going to select from here, or you can also make the hollow, no color, it's empty inside, but you will have like the outlines like this. And maybe when you overlay several layers, sometimes you may need to use like the hollow feature. Okay, so this is the how you can change color and features. Okay, this is how you can select the feature, how you can change the color. And then let me open USA state. I click this. Can you see this? Okay, geography, they are all US. Okay, so I'm going to ascending. So Alabama, Alaska, some bunch of like the state I click and drag, select the 10 states, right? There are 10 states. Okay, so I selected 10 states here. Okay, so now let me change the layer, the MXD. This is like I tried to show you how to add data, those kind of stuff, but I'm going to change the MXD file that you have it. So you already have the same MXD file that I had, that I'm going to show you. So this one. Okay, so this MXD file you can find under your download. Okay, because I uploaded all the data on the Blackboard. You are going to download the data folder, the data from the Blackboard, and then you're gonna use this when you do practice. Okay, so here I have several things. Okay, so first of all, I got this. So this one is not a big deal. Just click this, and you can just add the base map, add the base map from the ArcGIS. You can download it from here. So it's not big deal. You will learn very quickly, very soon. So here, so this is the US. I turned on the US like here, right? So I'm going to turn up turn off USA. I'm going to turn on the US states and open attribute table. Same thing, right? Then I'm going to turn on US counties. Okay, so something like this, and then I'm going to turn on attribute table. Look at here. So here I'm going to ascending by state number. So ArcMap is kind of sensitive. So you do some like the right click and ascending, descending, and then it says it not respond, do not touch, just wait. Okay. So our first state in the United States is like Alabama, right? The alphabetical order. So there are 1, 2, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0 here. I click like this. There are 67 counties in the state Alabama, like this. So what I want to show you is this the data. We also call it data. This like attribute tables is associated with your layer. Okay. So if you select this data in here, like Alabama and counties, right? The map also shows you what you selected, like this. Okay, so let's select the state Ohio counties. So let me scroll down. State Ohio is 39. State number is 39. So here we go. This is state the FIPS code we call it, but here state, this is the state FIPS. State FIPS is state code, same thing. I click this 39, and here I click this here, press shift and click. So now we got 88 counties. Okay, let me close. So now this is state Ohio. Okay, 88 counties. Okay, so now we just selected state Ohio counties, which is 88 counties. So as I mentioned again, the attribute, if you right click on the layer and then open the attribute table, this table is associated with your layer. Okay, so if you select something from here, you will see something on here. So now here, this is the among 3,108 counties in the US. So you can see like this, okay? But if you click the show selected record only, if you click this, you can see only 88 counties, okay? 88 counties. Of course, you can clear selection here. If you clear selection, nothing, because you selected nothing. You just cleared all the selection, but everything is here. So this one only shows you what you selected. Okay, so let me show you again. I selected 1. Okay, then it shows you just 1. Okay, and then also ArcMap shows you where it is. Okay, so also you can clear selection here. So now this is like the what I want to show you next is, as you can see here, geographical boundary. Okay, so what kind of geographical boundary we are using in the GIS? There are many different types of geographical boundary, but I'm gonna show you something very important and popular and that you must know. Okay, so this is one chunk of layer, which is the United States record, just one record, US, that's it. Okay, this is like the big, like the continent boundary. And then this one, we chop it based on state. So we got the state boundary here, and usually this is road, usually, not always. And you can see here, we can see, I mean, this is only continent. We don't have like Alaska, Hawaii, Guam, Puerto Rico. So that's why 49, okay? So no one is going to ask me this is 49, but we got 56. No, you already learned this thing in the elementary or middle school something, right? So anyway, so this is the US, the state. I'm going to turn off. We're going to chop more, which is US counties. Okay, more lines, more boundaries. And as I mentioned before, like the 88 US, 88 Ohio counties belong to Ohio states. So Ohio state belongs to USA, right? So this is like the official boundary, okay? So you cannot see in the real life. This is for the mapping, okay? So US county. Then let me turn on US Ohio counties. Then let me zoom in. Zoom in Ohio. Okay, this is Ohio, okay? This is Ohio. So we are living here. Let me select this. Cuyahoga County, right? This is Cuyahoga County. And this is like the, we have all the state, the county boundary here. Let me clear selection. Then if I open it, we can see here 39 state number. This is the county number. And for example, like Cuyahoga County is 035. 39 035 means Cuyahoga County here. If you click this, you can see like this. Okay, this is like the geographical boundary. Okay, then I'm going to turn off and turn on Cuyahoga counties. So let me zoom in a little bit more. This is Cuyahoga County, right? It's like go over on the Lake Erie too. Okay, so this is like actually the Cuyahoga County boundaries, right? Then let me see cities in the Cuyahoga County here. So here we go. We got, let me open cities in Cuyahoga counties. Let me open the attribute table. So here we got, this is like the city number, the city code, identification code. So this is like the city names, like the Bay Village. Let me see like the Cleveland, city of Cleveland here. So actually we have the city of Cleveland is the one of the biggest the cities in the Cuyahoga County, right? So I click the city of Cleveland and it shows you like this. And then if you look at here, this is the, we got the labels, the city names. How we can make a city names? Right click, property. You can see here, and then we got many tabs on here. We are going to click the labels, and then we are going to label field. I click label SAD10 and I turn on this label feature in this layer and I click OK. Then it will shows up. And then here what we selected this table, this field. Let me show you again. So right click on the layer, go to the property, and then you will see like the layer property. So here name LSAD10, this is same as this. If I select GUID 10, I click this and apply and click OK. So you can see all the number. So are you going to let people see that number? No, you may understand, but no one understands what those kind of number stands for. So here, right click, property. Okay, I'm going to change the label field. I click this and name LSAD10 like this. I select this field, okay, and I click apply and then turn on this box and click OK. Then you can see like this. Of course, at this moment I made like the yellow to highlight, but eventually you will see the labels. I just click the symbols and it is symbols and mask, none, okay, apply, and okay. You will see like this when you like the black and small font. So I don't like this. That's why I changed the background color, the masks. So here you click the symbols. Then you can select the font. There are many different types of like the font here. I select like the first one, the Times New Roman. So you can also select the font size. I will select like 12, and you can make the bold. And then here, if you click like this, and then it will apply, and it's going to be bold, right? But you need to be careful when you create the label. It should be readable. So, okay. So I'm going to go property. We got a little bit large font size. I'm going to click like 10, and I click the symbol again. And with this, I click the first font, and I click the 10 and edit symbol. Then I click the mask, hello, and click the symbol. Then you can select like the background color of your text. I'm going to select the sun and click OK. OK, and everything is good. I did not make the bold. Click OK, apply, and OK. So now we can see like this. Okay, this is how you can add label. But if you right click here, can you see here, label feature, turn off. It's gone. Right click, turn on. It's on. Okay, this is a shortcut. This is how you can turn off, turn on the labels. Okay, so this is like kind of easy one. Okay, so now I'm going to turn off the cities in the Cuyahoga County. I turn off, and I'm going to turn on Cleveland neighborhood. I'm going to zoom in like this. So now I'm going to make it the outline color bright, make it yellow. Yes, that will be much better. So now let me open the attribute table of the Cleveland neighborhood. So here we got the neighborhood names. So downtown Cleveland here. This is downtown Cleveland, where our college is located. And the one of like the French restaurants are located, which is Detroit Shoreway and Tremont. I use Control key, click Tremont, and I select if you press hold down Control and click the neighborhood, you can select the multiple neighborhoods like here. And what else we have, like the something, Ohio City, something like the French restaurants, kind of gentrification area. And downtown, maybe downtown, yes, downtown. Like you can, you can select the control key, hold press down, and then select like this. Okay, you can do this. Or you can select, let me clear. If you want to select it from Goodell to Hulk, so you click this, now press or hold the shift key and select. Then you will select all of this. Okay, so now this is associated with your layer. So now I turn off. So do you remember how we can turn on the label? Right click, property, and we're gonna go label. So we are going to select what kind of field we are going to use. So now I'm going to close it. This moment I'm going to open attribute table. So you are going to open attribute table like the several thousand times. So you need to be very familiar with the opening the attribute table and properties too. So now here, labels. So SPA name. So I wanna put those kind of text on the screen. So I selected not FID. I'm going to select SPA name here. So 8 blah blah blah. So let me select the mask things. We did it before, right? Edit symbol, mask, halo, and I wanna select yellow, the sun. Click this. Okay, and maybe 9 could be okay. Like the Times New Roman, if you select it, the font size automatically select a 14. So I'm going to select a 9 and click OK, apply, and here I'm going to turn on the label feature in this layer, apply, and click OK. So here, look at this, something weird. Maybe our mask is gone. So let me go symbol again. Edit symbol. Mask. Nothing's. What's happening? Sometimes it happens. Click OK. Why is that? Because I click something here. That's why. Click OK. Apply. And okay, now you can see here all these like the enabled names on here. Okay, so now we saw the polygon shapefile. All these are, we say, the polygon shapefile. Okay, and then the small things we say, also you can say shapes or feature. Okay, but these things we say polygon shapefile. ArcMap GIS has 3 different types of layers. The first thing is polygon layer. The second thing is the polyline, which is line shapefile. The second thing is a point. So polygon, polyline, point. These 3 are the most important layer types in the GIS. Okay, so this is the geographical boundary that we have. So I'm going to click, we call it, this is the data frame. Okay, this is data frame. Under this data frame I put these layers, and then I made another data frame, and then I put a different file.